Okay, Act of Valor is the movie that has action Marines playing the part of Marines. So they actually have essentially your naval special forces. If there's a difference between the two, I'm sorry, I'm just kind of going off of the way that the movie was initially kind of built. So you have actual military in this, the acting isn't as crisp. When it comes to the action sequences, those feel as natural as they can feel. I know when this first came out in theaters, people didn't like the occasion from POV perspective to the regular third-person viewpoint. I actually liked it. I think POV works great in action movies. The movie Doom was based entirely around that concept, and they never used it. And this one is used a lot. The plot is kind of one of those... There's a guy who's a drug smuggler who's Mexican, who has a friend who used to be Ukrainian and is now a Muslim terrorist. So it's going from like one mission, okay, we got the intel, it leads us to this. Okay, get the intel, go to here. Okay, that leads us to this. And, you know, with a fairly real possibility of someone essentially making bomb vests filled with ceramic ball bearings that are entirely scam-proof when it comes to metal detectors. So essentially what you have is you have the people going from something that seems like it is not connected at all and connecting the dots and going from the next point to the next point. It has a really great flow to it. This movie does have moments that there's obvious foreshadowing. Right from the beginning, you kind of know how the movie's going to end. But it's a really great job of when someone gets injured, you actually feel sorry for the person because everyone seems to have a lot more overall build and background than you see in a typical action movie. I found it to be actually really powerful when it came to the action side. The acting part, you know, these are military men. They're not thespians. They're not going to bring this tremendous amount of emotion to the screen. But then again, you tend to not see that a lot in some of the military people. At least the ones that I've met. And they do a really great job when it comes to dedicating the movie to the people who have fallen since September 11th. Really great job when it comes to some of the narrations, as well as some of the different little poems that they have every now and then. They do come off kind of heavy-handed. You know, if you hit the point where you get kind of cynical towards the end of the movie, this movie will just make you more cynical. If you hit a point in this movie where all of a sudden you really kind of feel it, you're like, wow, this is an amazing movie. This is what some people are actually doing almost every day. It really is an undeniably humbling effect. So if you're someone who is anti-military, you'll probably hate it because you'll see all the things that are horrible that our military does. If you're for the military, you'll watch it and you'll go, wow, these are people who truly go out and risk their lives. And they do this without any of us ever knowing.